Alright guys, what's good y'all? So I'm gonna make this brief and short so y'all can hurry up and hear what happened and shit. But y'all might hear my guild on the Discord in the background. I apologize for that. Let me take 10 steps back. Not really 10, but I'm gonna just sit on the gaming couch instead of the gaming chair. So I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. So this man Grizz started bitching over garments not being popped on time because half the guild wasn't on for garments, which is understandable. It's Memorial Weekend, you feel me? Some people are not going to be on the game. It was a lack of communication, but it is also a brand new guild, and I ain't sweat it. The other officer ain't sweat it, but he was bitching. I let the bitching slide because we was in front of the whole guild, and it was a brief bitch moment. You feel me? Then the next day, he started bitching in the officer chat, but I ain't catch it because I was out handling personal business. Then he started bitching in the guild chat about it. And one of the officers wasn't allowing him to sneak this. One of them said, if you have an issue, hit me up. The other one called him for that. Yo, stop bitching. You lame for that. And then they started arguing it, which I told him, yo, bring that shit to officers chat. We're going to discuss that shit tonight. Grizz talking about there's nothing to be discussed, I thought. So they're still going at it. So I hit up the other officer. I'm like, look, bro, you good? I understand family comes first. Yo, I'm not a father, but if I'm a father and I have my little girl and I spend my weekends with my little girl, I don't give a fuck about BDO. And I know a lot of y'all who have kids are going to say the same thing. As family, your kids, and your wife, even your parents maybe, before a fucking video game that's always going to be there, you feel me? And plus it's Memorial Weekend. So he got mad about it and he asked to talk to me. So me, I already wanted to address the situation that night, you feel me? So I heard up the other officer. I was like, yo, join the chat, you can chill in the chat, you're going to be the witness in case shit goes soft, you feel me? So he came into the chat talking about, oh, this officer needs to be demoted, that officer needs to be demoted because lack of communication, and they coming at me. Yo, I don't give a fuck about who coming at you. You causing headaches and you causing issues to the guild. You getting us brand new decks from people that I don't have beef with. Desync and Drop Bears is a good ass guild, you feel me? Now we're not afraid to fight for our members, but you're causing us unnecessary smoke, you feel me? Dude got mad because I dropped the deck with Desync and Drop Bears when he asked me, yo, hit up Desync GM. I'm gonna apologize to him privately. Okay? I didn't make him apologize to him. I even told Desync I'm not gonna make him apologize, but I would like to kill the beef. But he openly told me he wants to apologize. So I told Desync GM the next day that, yo, Grizz would like to talk to you, to apologize to you, but he would like it to be privately and only between us three. Their GM said, okay, that is fine. They dropped the deck, we dropped the deck, and Drop Bears dropped the deck. Everything's cool and gravy. Later on that night, he got mad in the guild chat in front of everybody talking about, yo, why we dropped the deck with Desync and Drop Bears? I thought if an officer throws up a deck, it has to stay up until that officer decides to drop the deck. So me, I'm keeping my cool and my composure. And tell them, oh yeah, it'll be temporary. Wait till you get your gear square up. We have to gear progression to go through, and you have to get your gear up too. And I told him like that. I'm not about to have everybody fighting a siege guild and another guild and other guilds because a guy who's 520 can't handle his own. That's not right for everybody else in the guild. You feel me? And then dude gonna tell me, oh, you did another gift, good fuck yourself. I already wanted to go off on you, but since I'm a guild master and I have to keep my composure in this MMO, I kept my composure in this MMO. And then after the shit, you're going to go to the motherfucking DMs to message me when I put you on hush mode. And then later on that day, after I told you you're getting kicked, and while you're getting kicked, you're acting big boy tough right now. You feel me? And then I offer to go to the beer with you. I'll drop my gear score equal or lower to your gear score. You don't want to fight, but you want to have us fight your battles. And then you're going to say Sacred is going to deck us because of you. I hit up Sacred GM. He said, you talking out your ass, Grizz. I don't know why Grizz is lying like this. Let me let y'all hear the conversation because I know y'all tired of me talking. Let's get into the action of what happened.
turn it on. Maybe they need charged. I told them as soon as I got home from work. Well, I didn't know. No, I'm just saying, right? I told them as soon as I got home from work. Maybe they didn't plug in all the way. Maybe.
My girl told me I'm lucky she said something. Bruh, you should even have locked the door.
So yeah, Menace has been blocked on Xbox, blocked on Discord, blocked on everything. And as far as I'm concerned, he can go fuck himself. And as far as the deal's concerned, I'm not about to deal with an officer that's afraid of confrontation. And like, not one thing that I said last night was out of line. And he instantly went on the defense. And if that's an issue, and if nobody else thinks that that's an issue, I work too much. I'm not saying that nobody else deals with real life shit, but the last thing I'm gonna deal with is a little crybaby bitch officer when it comes time to doing no doors or me practicing and wanting to practice, and I help out the guild way more than he does. The last thing I want is to have somebody that doesn't want to listen, and I won't deal with that.
Alright, so here's the thing. Cause I wanted to call a meeting yesterday after we did the garment, but I wasn't able to because of I wasn't able to because MC had locked them out of nowhere. But I did wanted to address the confrontation y'all had. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying nobody's in the right, but both of y'all are in the wrong. Even Everest is in the wrong. So the lack of communication, Menace is in the wrong for that, and Everest is in the wrong for that, because they're both officers. But at the same time, I wasn't really sweating it because half the guild didn't show up, and that was also going to be addressed at the next garment, which was supposed to be yesterday, but shit happened. But him calling you a bitch out of nowhere, that was also uncalled for. That was very uncalled for. Both of y'all continuing it was also uncalled for. Now, I see where he's coming from, because you did kind of, to him it felt like a sneak diss. And you did kind of make two comments yesterday and day before about the guild not showing up for that and stuff. And I felt like he took offense to that because certain Saturdays he spends time with this little girl, and I can't really go into depth about that because that's not my place to talk about, because that's his personal business. But both y'all handled the situation very wrongly. Now continuing was also wrong.
I think you're completely missing the point. You're 100% missing the point right now. I don't give a fuck what it was for, right? Like, and the only reason why, and you want to say it's a sneak diss, but it wasn't. Like, that's just how y'all perceived it. If did anything I say was a lie? Not a fucking thing. Did I call him out specifically in officer chat? 100%. It was the fact that he took it that way as a sneak diss. Me waking up early for something, that's not a sneak diss. That's 100% true. Me not being able to do the boss last night, if people had even gone online, because it would have been too late for work, that's not a sneak diss. That's 100% true. I don't deal with kids. Okay, I'm not about to deal with kids in the Discord. And I don't mean it disrespectfully, but that goes for you too. I did nothing wrong up until the point when he started calling names, and I tried, and I screenshot the fucking messages and everything. Like, I did not start calling names until like 20, 30 minutes after he kept belligerently running his mouth to me. Even after
Now, I gotta cut you off right there. When you say you're not about to deal with kids, including me too, what do you mean by that? Because we're all adults here.
Just immature, but nothing's being handled like adults. Like I'm saying, like, why am I getting called out for something when the whole entire conversation was literally just based on communication? That's a basic premise of being an adult.
No, but I did when you came in the when me, you, and Crazy started talking in this chat. Look, when me, you, and Crazy hopped in this chat, the first thing I said was all three of y'all wrong. I didn't say that you was the only one wrong when we hopped in this chat.
I'm still like, okay, if I'm wrong, then explain how I'm wrong so that I can learn. But as of right now, I'm not wrong.
The reason I say y'all all are wrong, and I said it previously, not only him, but Everest as well are wrong for the lack of communication. Everest is in the wrong because he's also hasn't been that active Discord-wise, call-wise, when it comes to communication. Now, this because I do see it as a sneak diss, but the day before and yesterday, you kind of worded it in the wrong way. Now, it is facts, yes, but you did wrong it in the wrong way. And then y'all continuously arguing in the chat, even when Crazy tries to break it up, it's also both y'all in the wrong.
Like, when I came in, I was looking at it from both sides' point of view, you know? Like, I wasn't trying to take sides or nothing. Like, I was looking, seeing what everything was said and taking the points of both sides. That's what I was doing. I'm still stuck in the fact that, like, I have this man over here telling me that me arguing was in the wrong. I was trying to explain to the kid what his issue was. That's not, like, in my profession, construction and everything, and I understand it's a whole different ballgame depending on the professions that you do, being a supervisor and everything. And I even made the comment. I said there's something that needs to be taken care of. Again, is that the truth? 100%. Like, having two officers that are not seeing eye to eye, that's an issue that needs taken care of. And if you don't agree with that, then I'm leaving the Discord right now. Because that's bullshit. And the fact that he even said there's nothing to take care of, and then I said, okay, Crazy, you go ahead and try to handle this because apparently I can't. Like, I'm the type of person where conflict needs to be resolved. If you can't resolve conflict and move on with it, then what's the point in even being there? Because as of right now, how the fuck am I going to do murder practices, or how the fuck am I going to want to continue doing shit for the guild when I have an officer that has me blocked?
That's the thing. And I tell everybody this, and don't take no offense to this, but like I said, I was going to address it yesterday at the Garment. I never said there's nothing to be addressed. I never said there's nothing wrong. There is absolutely shit wrong. And we was going to address it. We was going to address it yesterday, but I couldn't because a life or death situation came up. But I know each person sees it differently, but to me, I do see it as all three in the wrong. Was Everest included in the argument last night? No. But all three are in the wrong. And I hit Minutes up, I hit him up. I told him, like, bro, chill. All three of y'all in the wrong. I haven't got to hit you up about it because I was just going to address it all tonight once we have all the officers. Because Lumen also comes back today, so I was going to hit her up to address it to all five of us. Not even all five, all six of us are in the chat together. Now, as for the most people see it as a threat or whatever. But I'm not going to hold anybody's hand to stay inside the guild. I'm not going to beg anybody. We still cool, whether we cool or not. I will not beg anybody to stay within the guild. And that's not me being disrespectful. That's just me being 100% real.
Water. No, I get that. It's not like I like you, but like at the same time, I have no issue saying fuck this guild to an officer that for some reason is still officer and saying he doesn't even care to have officer and he doesn't give a fuck. He pretty much said in guild share and officer chat, he doesn't give a fuck what happens in the guild that he's gonna do it. Like, bro, what is he even doing to help the fucking guild? And I'm saying this
Wait, you said I could go fuck myself?
I said that if you're dick riding him for his gear score. I'm not assuming you are. I'm just saying.
Alright, so I'm gonna just say this. Am I dick riding him because of his gear score? No. I knew the dude before he was 600. I knew the dude before he was 6'10", before he was 620, before he was 590, before he was 580, before he was 570, before he was even 550, 560. So no, I'm absolutely not going to dick ride him because of a gear score. Even when I knew you was a high gear score and I knew you was a lower gear score, I didn't dick ride you because of the gear score. And as for going fuck myself, I'm not going to fuck myself. When my girl comes home tonight, I will go fuck her tonight. But no, I will not go fuck myself, and I am not dick riding now.
I'm just saying.
Yes, but no, I'm not.
Literal.
I know, but no, I'm not dick riding him because of a gear score. There's people who are 640 who I could dick ride because of a gear score, and I don't even dick ride them. Shoot, I had a 640 dude from Sacred talk shit to me, and I was still talking shit to him while fighting him because I didn't give a fuck about his gear score. Gear scores don't mean shit to me when it comes to being above 600 and whatever.
I don't know, like I said, we'll see. We'll see how things happen. I mean, I'm still here. I've done more for you, so we'll see. Yeah, I get it. If he can't miss it and nobody has an issue with it, then, I know where the door is.
But also, one of the things you asked me, what has he done for the guild? All four of y'all have did stuff for the guild. I'm not going to sit here and name the stuff y'all did for the guild because y'all both know what all y'all did for the guild. So that's not my place to answer what Menace did for the guild, what Everest did for the guild, what you did for the guild, what I did for the guild, what Crazy did for the guild, or any future officer or ex-officer in the past did for the guild. As officers, y'all are taking leadership as well as me taking leadership. So y'all supposed to see with an unbiased eye what each other is doing for the guild without having to ask each other, hey, what you're doing for the guild, or having to ask another officer or me what his officer A and B doing for the guild. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I'm just being quiet. Hello?
I'm here.